Ever wondered how you could upgrade your shopping cart from HTTP 1.1 to HTTP 2? Well, consider this online shopping analogy with the AWS Load Balancer. This migration is much like switching your shopping cart to take advantage of the store's new features. But how can you make this transition as smooth as possible? Here are some design patterns to guide you. First up, the adapter pattern, or as we like to call it, the universal shopping cart. In the world of HTTP 1.1, your code, acting as the shopper, interacts directly with the load balancer, the store manager, using a one cart, one item at a time rule. However, with the adapter pattern, you create a universal shopping cart that works with both HTTP 1.1 and HTTP 2. This is done by creating an adapter class that translates your code's request into HTTP 2 format, allowing multiple carts and multiple items. Hence, your existing code can operate seamlessly with the new protocol without major changes. Moving on, we have the proxy pattern, which acts as the helpful store assistant. Previously, your code would communicate directly with the load balancer. However, with the introduction of a proxy layer, the proxy pattern translates HTTP 1.1 requests from your code into HTTP 2 for the load balancer and vice versa. This allows for a gradual migration without having to rewrite everything at once. The proxy pattern is similar to the adapter pattern, but with more control over the communication flow. Lastly, we have a few other design patterns like the decorator, strategy, and facade patterns. The decorator pattern allows you to gradually enhance existing communication components with HTTP port 2 features such as header compression. The strategy pattern implements different strategies for HTTP 1.1 and HTTP 2 communication, enabling the system to choose based on the protocol used. The facade pattern provides a unified interface for interacting with both HTTP 1.1 and HTTP 2, thereby simplifying code changes. So, to recap, the adapter pattern creates a universal shopping cart that works with both HTTP 1.1 and HTTP 2. The proxy pattern introduces a proxy layer that translates requests from HTTP 1.1 into HTTP 2 and vice versa. The decorator, strategy, and facade patterns offer additional approaches for a smooth migration. In the upcoming video, we'll delve deeper into the code changes needed for a successful migration, including specific examples of header compression and other HTTP 2 features. We'll explain why these changes are necessary and how they unlock the full potential of HTTP 2. So, stick around.